Alright, we entitled this video our favorite setup for a reason. That's what we're going to talk about. In our chat room, we call it a PFPD, which stands for Possible Final Push Down. It's basically an intraday bottom feeding pick. And when I see the setup, it garners all my attention for our members because that's some of my biggest gains come on these. I'm actually a firm believer that you could eke out a living just waiting for this setup and trading them. No, they're not going to work every time, but the beauty of the setup is it's got a crystal clear trigger and stop. They're usually pretty close to each other, and when they do work and you catch an intraday bottom, you can ride them up all day. So let's start with when we got back from vacation on August 3rd, we found one that day, HUN, and there's the chart from that day. Again, I'll bring this up. The trigger was 1713. Stop only 12 cents below at 1701. So probably right about there on that candle as it was coming back up, and the stop at the low of the day, 1701. Never got hit, and as you can see, made it all the way by the end of the day, over 18, and really within 5-10 minutes you were up in 1750 area, which is a nice 10-minute move from 1713. If you went to a break-even stop after the entry, you can see it held all day and close out your position at the end of the day. Almost a dollar move. Almost a dollar move on 12 cents risk. Now all of these highlights, since we've been back from vacation, I put red lines under the PFPD ones. Again, as I said, we trade a lot of other setups, and we had some nice ones there. You see, like almost a dollar in Riverbed, 91 cents a share, 21 cents risk, but that wasn't a bottom feeding pick. So I'll just go, for the purpose of this video, I'll just go over those. RIM on August 4th. You can see there the call was at 23.70 right here. Went to 24.11. Now that doesn't sound like much, but it was still a bottom feeding pick. And 41 cents a share on 13 cents risk. So you see it had that just getting killed, right? The entry was somewhere around here. And as I scroll to the right, I don't know why it has that gap there. It wasn't halted or anything, but my chart just has a flaw in it. And a nice move over the next 30 minutes to 24.11, something like that. And again, if you're a trader, you understand that that's a very nice move in a short period of time, and that's what we look to do. Next, Bank of America, BAC, at 8.16 on August 5th. All right, here's the chart. Again, BAC 8.16 went to 8.53. As you know, if you trade at all, Bank of America 8.16, somewhere right about there. That's a great arrow. And I scroll to the right. Very nice move there. Up to 8.53. So again, you know, Bank of America, you could have had as many shares as you want. That thing trades such heavy volume. 37 cents a share. Again, if you trade, you understand that. 14 cents below. Teva, 37.61, went all the way to 39.75. That's one of our better ones. Now, this was one we had on watch because it got killed the day before. There's so often different reasons for the calls, but I remember this one. Teva was just getting killed right at the close, and then a nice gap up. Love the pullback here. I'm using 5-minute candles. And so the call was, I believe, 37.61, right above this green candle here. If it got there, scroll to the right, there's the trigger, then nicely through the high of the day. And let's give you the numbers one more time. 37.61 went to 39.75 on 17 cents risk. So trigger, I'll do this one more time. Trigger was right there, stop at the low of the day. Very nice pullback to the 8-period moving average after the gap up. And look at that. Really nice close the rest, you know, at the finish of the day, and another one that never came back to the entry. If you can afford, if you have the luxury to sit there and watch for setups and trade live while the market's open, and the patience to wait for these setups, to me, there's no better way to do it. Again, a lot of different types of setups in here because they're not highlighted. CMA on August 11th. You can see right here the entry 23.41 went to 25.23. I had a real nice trade on this one. And look where we caught this. Look at that. Look at this. Our method at work right here. There was your entry right there on that green candle. And your stop just right there. Talk about picking the bottom clean. I'll give you the numbers one more time. CMA 23.41 went to 25.23, $1.82 move on 13 cents risk. You can have several dime stop outs, right? And then you ride something like this up, and it can erase those. But again, we've got a pretty good method of finding that potential final push down for the day, that capitulation look to it. And more recently, I guess as recently as yesterday, Coach, COH 51.88. And you can see that late day push yesterday, 51.88. We called it somewhere about right there with a stop right there. Now, this doesn't look like much, but that's a nice move if you're a day trader. 51.88 up to 52.60 something. 51.88, 52.64, 76 cent move, 13 cents risk. These are solid trades and absolutely my favorite method. And the last one, since we've been back from break, as far as PFPDs or potential final pushes down, Skyworks SWKS at 20.95. And 20.95, probably right about there on that green candle. You can see that big push down, then the second push oftentimes is the bottom for the day. And from 20.95, as you can see, well up over 21.60. Where'd it go? 21.71. So a 76 cent move, again, just like Coach, on 19 cents risk. So these ones in red are our PFPD, potential final pushes down. All these other ones are different types of setups, still some nice gains. And if you do just glance at our highlight page here, rarely will you see a wide stop. PTEN, 39 cent stop. That's about as wide as you'll ever see. Most of them are under 20 cents, and that's what we strive to find. So it takes a little patience, waiting for the low-risk setups, and if they're not there, you've got to be good at doing nothing. And that's something I think one of my better skills is being patient. I get it from my members all the time. Kind of compliment me, I guess, and say how patient I am, because I've learned over the years, if you're knee-jerking into stuff, you won't be trading very long. So PFPD, the potential final push down, absolutely my favorite setup. I'm not going to babble anymore. Just wanted to share that with you, and we'll put out another video soon. Have a great night.